great. Now, I'm very excited to show you... Oh, for heaven... You see? I was right. The problem is you.
Hello everyone, this is Esper, and we're back here on Stanley Parables, the Deluxe Edition. Hello everyone, hello. So last time we went longer on our video last time than typical, but we saw so much crazy. I am aware of one or two other spots I know I'm supposed to go to. I am told by my sister there's a whole lot more content I should be able to find. So we're going to be digging, we'll see how this goes. Last time we ended with us actually leaving the game like they told us to. So I don't know if it's going to start a different beginning. I don't recall if it said hang on last time, so I started it right here. We'll see what it wants us to do. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 o'clock and call it a day. Oh, and that also reminds me. I looked at the achievements for this game. Yeah, not happening. One of them is don't come back for 10 years to play it. And another one was leave it running all day on a Tuesday. No. But you actually take the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. So we're going to have to try that at some point here in this game. Okay. I think there was some achievement of the settings, though. I don't remember. Reset. Yeah. Full screen. Okay, I don't remember what it had been. There was some sort of achievement for setting something in the settings.
This is the story of a man named...
We're gonna skip him. Welcome back. The achievement just for coming back. Okay. Can I just stay in here? Click. I went to edit the first game and I'm like, what is all that clicking? Can I hear my keyboard? And I remembered that clicking at it in the game actually sounded like a keyboard. I think there's one of these rooms we just need to get into. Or knock on a certain amount of times.
All of his co-workers were gone. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I have no idea how many clicks it's been. I feel like it's more than 20. How long can we go like this? Or is it just on the store? I have been a specific door.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Give me the achievement. It's this specific door, 430.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Let me click this one more first. $417, though. We'll remember that. Ignoring me? Where's 417? I'll have to locate it. Click everything. There we go. This one.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437? I feel like I was supposed to maybe,
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
I feel like I was supposed to stay in that room closet longer than what I did, the janitor closet. 417? Said? No. 415, I think. New contact.
Now, back to door number 437.
But now we're barred off from that one. We did do them both, but I bet we had more content for.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Copy machine.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
417. Let's go.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419. Didn't I climb on a desk at some point? This one. And get on the box.
Yes!
There.
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. Oh. Where is 416?
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
No, I'm still looking for 416. You give me a door. I don't know where it's at. Click.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. Not right.
Yet there was not a single person here
Go back.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
There's
up to his boss. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he
It's
turned
reopened.
around and got back on track.
Did the game
There was
actually
nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
So did it just like reset the game?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
We're
As
gonna
it
hang
is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Yep, we're just gonna stay here and hear everything now.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because I can't.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
So?
I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
Yeah, it's my favorite.
I find this concerning.
It was my favorite.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He
Really?
probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's
I don't
how
know
stupid
anyone
he
named
is.
Stanley.
That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I don't know. I don't know a Stanley, so you might know him better than me, sir.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Yep, that's what
Well, in
happened.
a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before
okay.
it begins to decompose.
Ew.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Is that it?
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Really? I see a closet.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay. So I think the...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't want to do the downstairs one. That's that one where he monologues forever. This changed, I want to say several times. I got the feeling money's for stealing. But not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely friend. I feel like there should have been something more in this bathroom. Like, we didn't explore a few things, I feel like, as well. So, yep. The beige pages. Business time. Are hostile takeovers the new biannual percentage? This is locked. Last game we was able to get in here at some point.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I'm busy with the piano.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Last time I was quick to put it in. I didn't want to forget the combo.
2845.
I didn't want to forget the combo. Lots of books. Go in the corner.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Okay. Not saying it. Don't like.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
We'll get through this
Why
one
did he feel
semi-fast,
this
I'm
now,
thinking.
when for years
Go
it
do
had never occurred
ones
to
we
him.
knew he was doing.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Stand here for a moment. Oh.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Back in here.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
Uh-huh.
What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
You say anything more? We're here for the dialogue. What would he do if I sat here and kept pushing the wrong ones when he was telling me the correct thing? That's something else we have to do. What is this? I don't think it's a wall. Okay.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
We're gonna go back up one more time and see what he says. At least one more time.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
These are things I didn't expect to run into. Okay, let's go back into the boss's office. Oh,
Oh my... It's the boss's office.
that scared me. That
This
music.
absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Okay. We're trying to break them.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Okay. Oh, the things I did not realize was going to happen. Goodness. We haven't got to the new content yet.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Okay. We're going to do it again. We'll do it until he stops reacting.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean,
I bet he
sure,
breaks the
now
elevator.
it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
I bet he ends up, like, breaking it or something. No words?
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow? There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But
He's
where's
mad
the
at me, I think,
tension?
now.
Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters?
He's gonna
Why
monologue
aren't
until
we
he
given
kills me.
time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to
this
think.
thing.
I want to
bet.
be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Oh, where are we now? I just was playing with the elevator.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
You're brighter. World's healthiest human being. How we did it? Liv, the guy who went to. Stanley reveals all of his new book. That's supposed to be Stanley? chatting with baby. That baby's head's a little. Maybe it's just the angle.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
I'm nervous. Don't like going to those areas. Stage.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Break a leg. Oh, what's gonna happen? I'm a little nervous. Did I just fall down? Oh my. There's actually a large crowd here. It's all mannequins though. Oh gosh, it's loud in my ears. I am so sorry, people. Oh gosh, it's so loud. I'll try to remember to edit that down. Goodness. That was crazy. Now we gotta take the other path to get there.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Oh, I'm gonna do this over.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort.
Question is, where is 416? I feel like it should have been in between. Or is that part of the troll? Very good.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
where is
perfectly
416?
well.
Is there not a 416?
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You like messing with me with 416?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Well, we can do the other one, I know. Fun.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door,
For some reason we
and
like
got
totally
back on
skipped
track.
this. This is like something we totally, for some reason, skipped last time. I don't even know why we saw it.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, look it up. You don't even know.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way. No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Spoilers!
Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to,
Pirate.
Oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm?
Okay, fine.
From the top.
From the top. Okay. Still don't know where.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's 416. That's 416 now. Yeah, wait a minute. You can do it now. Stop letting me do something. Well, now I know which room 416 is. Okay.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay. There's the fire door. Oh gosh, it's a maze. Keeping to the road. Right, I'm hugging on the right. That's how.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No, I want to keep messing with the maze.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Can't click.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Deluxe. Well, it's not letting me do any crazy clicking. Maybe it's still messed up. Because the content door is still messed up.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
How about I stay in here and see what you say? Daisy? I feel like he's not going to say.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our step.
Okay. It's getting grungier and worse. What did you do here?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay. Fine.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I can't do that. Have I been in this room? Ooh.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh my goodness. Gosh, all over the place. That's so loud also. I dropped that audio a bit for you. Goodness. Place is a wreck. Ziggy zag. Where are we? I'm following the line. Whoa, what was that? That was weird. It's different. What? Oh, this music. And gosh. We got an Alice in Wonderland issue going on here.
Wait. Cut the music. Go back and look
Thank
at that fern.
you. Thank you for cutting that music.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
This is the same way we would. I think the line's confused. Follow it again. Oh.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Spoilers. Spoilers. Oh, again with the line.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Perfect. We still haven't got to the new
Now,
contact.
yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our
How many
story
turns
to
are we
be?
doing?
Go wild. Use your imagination.
Oh,
Whatever
goodness.
it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It's everywhere. I like the line. Just escaped.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Oh, good.
How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
We're getting all
and that
dizzy.
in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Eventually.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh. That scared me. Did it force a restart?
All of his co-workers were gone. Oh, please.
We are back.
Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. This is the one where it's going to get hard.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
This is
yes,
not
I have
416.
something very exciting to show you.
It's not 416 anymore.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
It was around the corner. Found 416.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it!
Okay.
Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh,
Good.
you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
No. See. I know we saw the one area that was like new content, but I believe it looked different, didn't it? When we came back through. See. Is there
You
something
see,
new?
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
And best showcase.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Just the two of us, we can make it. And if we try, just the two of us, it's just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us. You and I. Okay. Yeah. Think that out. Okay. Office area. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Old busted. New hotness. Boring sections of the chart. Ooh, red section of the chart. The back 2 doors. More teaspoon? Better teaspoon? Synergy. Mortar. Brick and mortar approach. Envelope. Color red. Okay.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Okay.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Who took the red mark? Me. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham City 2. Divinity Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, Dark Souls 2. Prequel to the Stanley Parable 2 is the sequel is the prequel to the Stanley. Prequel to sequel, like sounds like it's being like a full circle, being a second game and the prequel, or the sequel. So, that makes me think of one of my favorite authors, Ted Dekker. He has a book series called the Circle series, and it is 4 books, and it is set up to where the last book, any one of the books could be read at any point and it not mess up the story, that you could read like the last book first. It circles in on itself. It's really interesting. I highly recommend it. It's a Circle series. The base ones, it's called black, red, white, green. They're easy to remember, just colors. Right to the show floor. Features. Can I get a chair? I want a seat. I want to see the video. Bus. 10 bus.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay. Let's see. Over here, the merch. Can I wear these? T-shirt's the best in content. I wonder what that QR code does if you actually scan it. Renaissance bucket opposite. Okay, look down here first. How many? Consistent equality, which is who's got ideas? Button that says the name of the player that is playing the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, you closed me off though before I could look at everything else.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim. Sleeping and waking as Jim.
I am my
falling
grandpa.
in love and being heartbroken as Jim. Jim. Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first.
I'm
Now,
not.
allow yourself to become Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on? Jim. See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says. But no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
No, no.
Jim.
I want it.
Jim.
Ah. took it away from me. Hey, what can we mess up now? I wish I had a running button.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable too. They would appreciate what I've created here.
I doubt it. Collectibles. Free, new, and easy achievement. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
What if I don't pull it? Instead of rushing. Anything?
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Gonna get mad. Gonna take this away too. Why is not getting picked up? I mess with something back here. Just gonna ignore me. Voice. I have such creepy areas, but it's, you know, you're not very little chance you're gonna.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet? You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
I guess most people probably have. There's probably a weird, funny thing he'll say though if you haven't it. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Ah! You. It's like the ones I picked. Now it's all these pictures have it.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Are you sure?
Come now. You've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
You chose. Okay. Infinite surrounding area. We're gonna fall. More hole. Falling science depth. Infinite. Just keeps going. Nice. Okay.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Edges. You say something. Black.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Oh, heck no. Where's it gonna fall?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why is it not? Did it?
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on.
Oh.
I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Meeting at 2 p.m. I don't think he's gonna say anything.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you... Oh, for heaven... You see? I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
I'm gonna keep
Not
going in
normal.
it.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
It doesn't say anything. I bet it keeps shrinking.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
This will
Stanley,
eventually play it
I
out.
have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shape. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
I'm gonna sit here a second. I'm hoping it stays this height. I can't teleport
Is
now.
the teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone.
Okay.
You get to be with
Bye.
the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
I can't. If only I had that jump feature. That was a strange sound. Uh-oh. It's going down. Okay. What's happening? Bye. Goodbye, crew world. Have a cool effect though. How far will we go down, I wonder? Oh my. Ah. I'm doing what it tells me to. Is this a rhythm game now? Like a rhythm game. Oh my. Upside down. What is going on? Oh goodness. I'm erroring.
Stanley! Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley.
Oh, that was funny.
Because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them.
Exclamation music.
Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Get my game on music. Oh, it's gonna reload us. Is it back to new content or not, though? It's the question. Oh, okay, we're still here.
Here we are. Go on.
Goodness
Try out some of the
where are
new
we?
features.
The button that says Jim. Did he give it back? Give us back the button that says Jim. Still gone.
epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Over here. I don't know if we looked at collectibles. Collectible. Ooh. Great effect.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Nice. So is there actually more of them? Okay, so we gotta actually keep an eye out.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game, and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Tragic. Here. I'm gonna keep an eye out for the little figures then. Settings world champion. Okay. The infinite hole. Go check on it again. He won't let us back in. The hole's a no-go, sir. Who was in here? Oh, there's a statue. This is a very long episode. I'm gonna have to. Another long episode. I wish I could run. Slow. That almost looks like.
Oh, goodness, Stanley, this is fairly awkward. I hate to do this, but before you leave, you really should go to the bucket exhibit. You see, there's a surprise I was going to spring on you later, and it involves the bucket. And I really do hate to break the illusion, but it's important that you go see the bucket, okay?
Where?
All right, I'll get out of your hair now.
Bucket. What did I mean? Oh. The reassurance bucket. See any little statues? Probably they'll start popping up in the office or something.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Okay.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more awaits you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Steal your bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I cleaned my bucket. I think we have looked at everything now. Now, what's he going to say to us with holding the bucket? It's required to have the bucket. New mug.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
What the hell?
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Okay, what are you gonna do? Watch this and see where it goes. What if that was the end of the deluxe content? This is very foreboding with the red. Still has the time, I think. It's creepy in the red. Red is very uninviting. I like the look though of it, the warping. I'll have to check in, see if I've done everything for this. I do not know. Not sure. There's so many oddball things you could do. Like, I wasn't expecting the elevator to be able to do the elevator multiple times, and it set off a whole big ending. So I'll have to either do some research or have my sister review all these and Because she has watched people play it. I have not. Oh, it's just going to start over again. Okay, well, I guess that's a good spot to just kind of stop at, probably. Since the video is so long, we will... I don't know about the time thing, though, is the only thing. Because I wanted to check with the... Let me quit and then restart the game. And see what it does for you guys. Current time. He told us to do our favorite one. I'm hoping he still has marked Stanley Parables too. I wonder if we should have play game. If that's gonna mess with us. I don't know if this thing remembers our saves. Just a fun time. I don't know. Go with like 6:19. Ah, 6:19. Your favorite time of day. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? So it must remember somewhat because it's doing this. After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate 6:19 is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is 6:19 a.m.? It's inaccurate. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like to be set. Good to collect data. I wish we could have more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can use some new sliders to gather new data for you. It shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip a couple new ones up. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Oh, so we'll have to boot it up again. Oh, see, and it's still there. So I'm going to do the booting up again. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Please adjust the slider until the dog and cat are friends. Friends, not in love. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Which of the two made Boar's blows most appealing to you? Okabunkal or Scrumtush? Say it. Please don't adjust the slider. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes. Is it the time that it is the time that is right now the correct time? Yes. What is time anyways? No. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yes. Help. No. Will you come back to visit me? Sure. I'm doing that again. What time is it? Does anyone really truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specifications, but who doesn't? It's just what I do. I like a day job. And now, job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. I still don't really know you. You don't know me. Neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games are meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? That's maybe the only information I've really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that needs to be adjusted, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. Not really in my job description. That's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you find me. Talk soon. Okay, he says he won't be there next time. Just gonna go straight. We'll do 2 or 3 more times, and then we will see. Let's just come back. Okay, well, I think we're gonna leave it here. Next time we'll actually play some more. I think there's still more to do. I will possibly check in with my sister and have her watch these videos and see if she's got any suggestions. So, but I hope you've all enjoyed this. Sorry that they're so long, but they're just interesting, and you get to doing different things, and it's kind of hard to stop his monologuing. So, but that just means we're going to get through them faster and to another new series quicker. So I hope you've all enjoyed this. I have, and I'll see you all next time in another episode of Stanley Parables, the Deluxe Edition. Bye, everyone.